Hello, welcome to another edition of Life is Fecal. I am Dallan Wright, your host, and tonight we have a pretty special topic and a very special guest. But before I get to that, I want to announce something for all of our viewers that enjoy the Fecal Talk. I, for the first time in my life today, had a neon green poo. So, surprised me, you can imagine. But yeah, so top that, I want to hear more about your fecal stories. Send them in. But anyways, so today I'm with special guest Lance Lowry. He is our resident expert on reptilians and the like. Lance, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me, Dallan. I'm excited to discuss the fecal matters of animals.
Hey, so am I.
So are we.
So are we. Today's topic is going to be, what is a good college pet? A lot of people feel that lonely void in their life, so what can fill it? Obviously there's the dogs, there's the cats, there's the birds, the bees, and everything in between. Mm-hmm. So, what's the best? First, Lance, you brought some special guests with you, didn't you?
I did. You know, we're going to start off with considered what most people say the mundane creatures, but we got a special guest. Her name is Axie.
Oh, great.
Should we bring her on?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready.
I don't think I'm ready yet either. Let's get
ready.
Pumped. What? There she is.
Axie!
All right. So
Come here,
this is
Axie.
her.
Come here.
Axie,
Oh, you're going to pull me over, huh?
you are cute.
You're
Now
so
tell us more
cute.
about this then. This is a dog, I assume.
This is a dog.
Yeah, get her right up there.
Woo.
Nice.
Um,
Well handled. She's obviously not trained.
that's what makes a college dog essential.
It makes it essential. Not
It
being
does.
trained.
It does. Yeah, that's
Okay.
a common misconception that college dogs need to be these well-behaved things, but really they need to be wild creatures because we're college students and we need something that matches our personality.
Well, Lance, that doesn't make sense at all. But I will assume that it's true because you are the expert. So, Axie then is just a normal dog. Where do you keep her? You have a house, I assume?
She actually has her own room of our house.
Wow.
That is unneeded. Dogs are known to live quite comfortably in cupboards, but we gave her own room. We decided to be a little more.
You know,
Nice.
the more you talk, the less I believe that you are an expert at all.
I appreciate my surprises.
Indeed. And so do we. So tell us, when Axie poops, is it in the yard? Is it in the house? I mean, does she have the accidents? How have you dealt with this?
She has had an accident before. She got a bad case of diarrhea once, but
Oh, wow.
yeah. No,
Was there any pre-warning to that?
no. I heard the sound before I seen it
Oh, wow.
or smelt it. I just heard it. We took care of it, but for the most part, she does her duty in the yard. All fecal matters happen there.
Do you leave the feces in the yard, or do you ever pick it up?
I don't pick it up. My neighbor actually uses it as fertilizer, so it's a way we give back to Mother Nature.
Wow.
We care a lot about giving.
Yeah, that's actually disgusting. So, actually, I imagine is a pretty not well trained. We just saw, but she's a pretty
Well, she
good
was
pet, or-
trained to be untrained,
She was
because
trained
dogs
to
are
be
man's
untrained.
best friend. It's our job to try to bring out the wild side, the wolf in them
Wow.
all. It's a talent.
That is different.
Thank you.
That is different. All right, well, let's go on then. So, Axie, who was never here anyways.
Yeah, she
let's,
wasn't.
Let's go on to the next creature.
Let's go on to our next creature. Our next creature comes from Argentina. It is known as a tegu. Her name is Mercedes.
Wow.
Mercedes. She is beautiful, very well trained, and quite unique. We're gonna have my lovely assistant.
Lovely indeed.
Indubitably.
Wait until you get a glimpse of this.
Yes, I'm not sure which is the more fascinating creature, but we'll let you decide.
Well, I know it's capturing my fascination right now.
Do we ever?
Hello.
Thank you, McCary.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, wow.
Yeah,
That
great.
is beautiful.
It is.
And I'm talking about the lizard now.
I know you are. So this is Mercedes. She is from
She
Argentina.
looks ferocious.
She does.
Is this a Komodo dragon?
No,
or-
actually, a close relative to a Komodo dragon.
So, is it poisonous?
No, there's a myth that they can breathe fire. I haven't witnessed it yet, but
Well,
you know.
if there was ever a time, Tegu, that you should breathe fire, now would be it.
I think you need to persuade her.
Do you have any suggestions?
She actually lives alone. She's
lonely.
She's lonely.
Well, it's the way she's whipping that tongue out at me makes me think that she needs a little action. I think I could put the fire in her.
Could you ever, Dallan?
Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lighten the
I
fire.
am disgusted with even myself right now. Well,
So
I've tasted her. Now tell me more about her.
All
What did she do? Why is she a good pet? Why do you feel
well,
this
there's
is-
one reason she's a good pet. One of the main reasons is the intelligence level.
Okay.
A recent study down at Harvard solidified our thought that tegus were extremely intelligent. They found out they have the brain capacity of a 3-year-old. She is
Really?
already potty trained. She knows her name. She comes when we call.
Is that right?
It is correct.
Mercedes.
She's not going to listen to you.
She's looking right at me.
She is, and she's ignoring you because she doesn't like you yet, even though you put out. But that's another story for another time.
That's what they all say.
It is what they say. But something else that's really nice is the smell factor.
Okay.
And
I'm
I'm allergic.
Do you mind if I take?
Yeah, get a whiff.
Do you mind if I?
I smell nothing.
Yeah. I smell nothing at all. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's quite impressive. And so, like dogs, they can have allergies or the poop stinky
Okay.
or their dander, but there's no smell because of the scales, and they don't use the restroom too often. Her
Do you
fecal.
mind? How does she use the restroom?
Well,
Can we take a look at that?
we can. Reptiles are a little unique. They have what is known as a cloaca right here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cloaca if I've ever seen one.
And you've seen one now. So,
Yeah.
reptiles and amphibians
that's
and
pretty.
fish, yeah, it is beautiful, are very unique in the fact that they have a cloaca, which is basically known as one hole for everything.
That is just the dirtiest word, and it just got absolutely dirtier.
Yep. So they poo and pee at the same time. Their digestive tract separates them, and so the fecal matter is very unique, but very sparse, and they get the job done. But she's potty trained, so that helps.
Well, that's great. All right, well, thanks, Mercedes. I appreciate the action. It's been a while.
We'll welcome on our other lovely creature, McCary, one more time to take Mercedes
Yes,
back.
thank you, McCary, for being here.
Thank you. So our next guests that I'm very excited to surprise you with are a lovely couple. They are lovely.
We've got, are they mating couple?
They do, if you want to refer to it with that word.
They do?
They do.
They do.
They do the do. They're known as Vitor and Vanya.
Now, these names are the craziest. Mercedes, Vitor,
Vitor.
Axie, I mean...
You know, I could name them Bob, Sally, but they probably wouldn't have been cool enough to make it onto your show, would they now, Dallan?
Isn't that the truth? Just that, the truth.
Truth. So,
I feel like we're crossing our legs the same direction all times. I'm going to go away from you. I'm gonna face away. Is that...
we can face each other. So with Vitor and Vanya, they're fantastic because they are from
Wow.
the island of Madagascar.
Yeah.
And this is Vanya coming out for us right now.
She is beautiful.
I know, and I love the snake too.
Yes.
So this
Now, is she gonna... I mean,
No.
is that the Superman symbol?
it
was
kind
really
of looks
close
like
to
that
that.
if
Really
you want to
cool.
take a gander.
Now, you're pointing her at me.
She's pointing herself at you
Yeah.
because she actually likes you, unlike Mercedes did.
Yeah.
Now this is a Durmeril'sBoa, like I said, from Madagascar.
Okay.
This is the female. This is Vanya. And
Are we bringing the other one out, too? Are we
yeah,
gonna-
we are. Would you like to hold Vanya?
You promise it won't bite.
I can promise you that,
And
actually.
if it does, I'm
If
chopping
it
its head off.
does, you can chop the head off. Now,
Okay,
one thing
how
that's
should I hold this then?
she kind of holds herself.
That's heavy.
I recommend going. We'll just hold her like that.
She's not holding herself. I'm clearly holding her.
Not. You're correct at this time.
Oh, that is wicked. Look, I don't like when she's coming at me like that.
One thing that's nice, let's do this together. We'll put them around our necks.
Okay.
One,
Just
two, buckle my
Her
shoe.
face, her face, her face. Ugh, that is the weirdest feeling, and I'm getting choked out.
Tapped out.
Now, how strong will she hold? Because she's really choking me.
She's very powerful, the way they hold on to our necks, because they're pure muscle.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. If it's a little uncomfortable, you can take her off.
Well,
but
it's fine.
Yeah, that's great.
It's like a hand is in a sling. This is very
It is.
useful.
Oh, check that out. What do you know? She's undressing you left and right.
Is. You would like that little clip, little techno. Okay, so tell us, what do these eat?
What?
What? What do they eat?
What do they
Are you
eat?
scared to tell us?
Now they there's a common myth that they eat orphans. I don't allow that. So we stick with rats and mice. Ever since these two were raised, they've only been eating frozen, pre-killed animals. So they've actually never killed in their entire lives. It's all recorded. So that way the killer...
Somebody wrote that down?
Yes, actually. The weight and everything, species of everything they've ever eaten, which is kind of interesting. But so since they've never had to kill, that's kind of been taken out of their system, which is really nice. So they're very good pets. They're really unique. The wow factor helps.
They don't smell as good as Mercedes.
Recently, they may have used the restroom. She says hello.
Yeah, she does.
They are known to be scentless, which is really great, unless they...
According to my nostrils, that's completely untrue.
Untrue. Yes. But
now, did you hear that?
That
I don't know if we heard. Did anybody hear that? That was a clear hiss.
It was. What it is they have very large lungs, and so what that does, when they breathe, it sounds very loud. She's giving you a little kiss too. She wants a little some.
Today I have been closer to females than I have been
ever
in a long time. So it's a great. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, you're welcome. So snakes are recommended as the #1 first pet for anybody, actually, because you only have to feed them every 3 weeks.
That's incredible.
They poop every 2.
They poop every 2 weeks?
Yes, so not a lot of fecal activity.
If only I could have that ability.
If only you did.
Yeah.
But you don't. So that's why you have a snake to do it for you. Easy, simple, and beautiful.
Yeah, they really are. These are powerful animals. Now, do you ever, I mean, what's the weirdest thing you do? I mean, do you keep them with you all day? Do you let it hang out?
I like to shower with them. It's our time together.
You are lonelier than I am, my friend.
I am.
Now, do you ever get you get worried? I mean, when it's down there, that it's like, oh, look at this.
Ooh, hey,
this
3
looks like I
snakes
could grab
instead of
onto
2.
it.
No,
Yeah.
we're all good. They're very well behaved, and
They've
actually,
never-
she's going into the...
Oh, look at that. She's strong.
Yeah, they're actually very powerful. If they can get their chin up onto something, they can pull their whole body, and they can fit through anywhere their head can.
You know, with that smell, if we call McCary out and get her to take this away
McCary.
from me, because I think it's disgusting. But beautiful. And
They are beautiful.
you know, I don't think I would have one as a pet, but I can see why you might.
Thank you.
Especially with you showering with them.
Exactly, right?
Come in handy. Tight grip. Tight grip.
Tight grip.
Well, Lance, as we wrap up this...
No pun intended.
Good. As we wrap this up, can you tell us, why would you recommend reptiles over, let's say, like a bunny rabbit or something like that?
First off, these can eat bunny rabbits. That's kind of cool. Food chain, simple decision.
Yes.
But also because of the fact of there's no allergens, the ease of care, and the wow factor simply makes them a more unique, easier, simpler, cooler, better all-around college pet.
That was every adjective you could think of. That's great. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Lance, and bringing your pets. I appreciate the kisses, Mercedes, and I appreciate McCary.
Me too.
Just for being here. So I think that is what we will end on. I'm Dallan Wright. That was Life is Fecal. We'll see you next time.